Pronto. In here? Yes. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. I'm in the middle of important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. Neither you nor your friend is a palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock.
Haha.
I would sooner serve the gabu urine that you sell than sell you my worst vintage. Okay. So he doesn't want business. Okay. Weird. Odd. I take it he said no, really, in those words. I cannot say that I'm surprised. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limza Laminza is not a man known for his tact. We shall have to take an alternative approach. Webawap. Ooh. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with suitable wine. Several years ago, I guarantee it would not be a problem. Long ago, the Vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm, you see I once had the privilege to sample a particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment I felt though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and... Okay. This guy is like... You're talking a big talk. Calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards are completely destroyed. What little remains closely guarded by its owners. I've heard rumors that one of the Vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Okay. Am I going in the right... I think I gotta go up. Bacchus wine, bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with this stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up a god's damn house. Oh. Sorry to hear that, sir. Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, you're a few years too late. That sucks. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath the Ogomoro, I fell into a deep depression. It was until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about the life. I have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine at the banquet, though I may need some time to just think of a solution. There's a favor I'd ask of you. Years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand. As a vagabond drunk, I suspected he was looking for a place to die. Nearly found one not too far from here. It was there a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find new calling. Dress sometimes works at a rain catcher in Gully Dock, so perhaps Ritskilt can tell you where to find him. What were you saying? Sunday? Like next Sunday? Okay. Oh, I mean, I will be still playing, but Sunday might not be playing as much because that'll be the day where I get ready for the work week. So. Don't think it would be that big of an issue. Oh, you mean a hermit? I tossed him a few go and needed an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you mind to find him, though, you head southwest. Oops. All right. Dung Midge Swarm. They're the weirdest monsters ever. Just imagine if you saw that something like that in real life. Like, this would be terrifying. It's a beautiful place, though. So he's created himself a little home, huh? What do you want? Have a drink. Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? It don't matter who sent me. Extreme duress. Can't sleep. Won't let me sleep. The midge is the buzzing. It keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. We must rid this man of his issues. Oh, snap! Oh, I need one more. Crap. Ba-ba. Perfect. Hello, Dressed.
Job's done.
Thank you. You helped me even after my comrades, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission, and the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like I tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. Just want to go home. Oh my god. Well, I guess I get both. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at the Red Mantis Falls, I collected a sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored a few bells' time, it makes for fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do the same. Alright, Dressed, I'll do that for ya. Only this once, though. Whoa! Bro just licked me. I don't like to be licked. Not the licking type. That does not mean I'm a sucking type, neither. Got my eyes on chat. Hails. I'm just gonna teleport back. Congrats on that Webble Wop. Oh yes, I recall you did have some knowledge on winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. Not so different, Dressed and I, 2 men having struggled not to let our scars define us. Not a problem. By the gods, Machias, listen. I know you're gonna wash your hands of this wine business. I just discovered something extraordinary about Dressed palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Oh, what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. We could obtain a cutting that would retrieve... Oh my god, we're going to get some more Bacchus for the wine. Let's go. Finally, we can leave this business behind us and figure out how to fight Titan. And then fight Titan. And kill Titan. Whoops. What is it? Just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. Found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobu tracks, so maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of such a beast. Please be careful, some gobus are more territorial than others. Oh my god. This like legendary Bacchus leaf grapevine is gonna be growing on the back of a gobu. Shezmu is his name. The heck? Nice. Clever use of game mechanics. I was right, the smell, the texture I hold it in my hands, Bacchus grapevine's cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? I did it. You offer this to me, but why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Berglaint. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It'd be selfish for me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Arizia will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Hell yeah, brother. Sir, you need... Wait, the shape of the bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be. 1547 Bacchus, but that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was a crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize that it was never meant for me. This should be savored by the saviors of wine port, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot... He's made us an offer we can't refuse. Giggers, you will find another... no finer wine. You have forever changed wine port, MochaMassiah. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Skate. Well, yes, I should very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Right. Hey, there's Jastrola. She's back. The long absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, MochaMassiah. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps we could tell her what the banquet is about. That the banquet is about to begin. We got a little minion. Oh. Oh. Yes. You have the look of a man who's been to 7th Hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Stola, Sir Saravane. Okay. What was that? 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you in such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Aortia for a banquet, did you? Huh? Your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, MochaMassiah has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair. Fair is fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 are chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. Oh. The world has never been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice to send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. which is why the 5 of you have deigned to test MochaMassiah with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey and relentlessly... Oh, now I understand why there's like multiple R's. He's a cat dude. So they're just leaning into the fact that he's a cat dude. Okay, got it. I've been reading all of his lines and I've been like, why is there like 8 R's? Is he like Russian or something? Any child of sands and stuck with precision and opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. MochaMassiah, however, is a kind and generous soul. You know what's funny? I chose glory. When I was asked what I wanted to do, I chose glory. What I wanted from adventuring. MochaMassiah, however, is a kind and generous soul. I'm certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Willie Uplander is talented plans maker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger, cast down the Lord of Crags, MochaMassiah, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Some of the dancers pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends. For today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, MochaMassiah, Titan's Bane. MochaMassiah, Titan's Bane! Don't look at me like that, Ishtola. Making me blush. Okay. Speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Oh. Hey girl, how's it going, girl? How you doing? Congratulations, sweetie. Now relax, enjoy the show. It's only just begun. No! Not sure what that says, but okay. Was that a sound from one of the old Final Fantasy games? I feel like it is. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Laminza, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them and they'll fight for you. Remember that no great victory has ever achieved alone.